Hello, timekeepers. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hi, Zambakta. I'm glad that you like the thumbnail. I worked hard on it. It's actually a redraw of a past thumbnail from back in my first Minecraft streaming world when I first got the Elytra. So it's a redraw, and I might on my Blue Sky I might post where I might make a post about like what am I saying? Oh, whoa. I guess the world's loading. I might make a post about which there's the tower. I might make a post about which I might make a post comparing them. Is what I was gonna say. Okay. So with all of our stuff now, we have the stronghold down there. So now we just need to make our way back. What is that? Looks like a shipwreck. Something else out there. Looks like another shipwreck. Look at how deep that water cave goes. I'm telling you, they should really add like leviathans into Subnautica. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Well, so now we basically have to make our way back home, which is kind of gonna suck, but it is what it is. So let's get back home. 'Cause for today we need to get a bed. Well, didn't we set a bed down? I'll grab an extra one just in case. And if we don't need it, we'll use it to blow up the dragon. So we need a bed. We need more ender pearls. I forget how many we need. I'll probably just bring a few just to be safe, like 6 or so. What else? Fireworks would probably be nice for when we actually get the elytra. I gotta think about making a creeper farm. Yeah, today is gonna be prepping to go to the end and then actually going to the end. Okay. Here we go. Yesterday, before work, I tripped and bruised up my hand really, really badly. Like what's it called? Like the wound type. It's not bruising. Scraping. I scraped my hand up really badly. Like my manager said it looks like I lost a few layers of skin. My hand is currently bandaged, but it does hurt every time I move it. Luckily, it's not my mouse hand, it's my keyboard hand, which is also my non-dominant hand. So I am somewhat lucky to have bruised that one instead of my dominant hand. I can still play games mostly, I just might not be quite as good as I normally am. I gotta say, I can't believe that the control key is like the most used action key. I really wish that like the control key were positioned where caps lock is, you know? Because like how often do you really use caps lock? I guess control is like a utility thing. And as far as like everything except games, it's not really used that often. But still, like it's annoying when my hand is fucked up. Can you still see? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I've just got to make sure that it's still visible from far away. Where's my tower? Somewhere in that direction, I'm pretty sure. I could use a better vantage point, but whatever. Lots of valleys and hills around. Not exactly the most convenient. Can you still see the tower from here? Not quite. I'm sure it'll be visible though. What if I'm just heading in the wrong direction? Should I like scale up to check? I should probably look. Hold on. Actually, I'm not really around water. Let me go around like nearer to water so I can just jump in. I just gotta make sure that I'm still going in the right direction. Huh. First of all, where's the... There's the tough towers, I think, is what those are. There it is. So I was heading in kind of the wrong direction, actually. Oopsie daisy. Today I'm wearing a mini skirt because I want it to be bonita. And I gotta say, it feels pretty cool. It makes me kind of want to like have a mini skirt as pajamas, but I don't know how practical that is. I think that like booty shorts would be better to have the same vibe, honestly. Do I have any that are comfortable enough to be pajamas? Not really. Okay. There is the tower. We are on our way home. That is a giant ravine. Okay. One day I want to just completely flood a ravine in-game for no reason. These creepers would be useful to kill. Whoops. Damn. Damn. Am I serious, dude? Okay. Look at all these arrows that I missed. Trying to get more gunpowder so that I can more efficiently make fireworks when it's time. Let me drink some tea. Hold on, wait. Damn. Okay. Should probably be using my looting sword to kill them, honestly. Do I have a boat? Damn. Should have made a boat. That's my fault. I think it's practical enough to just loop around like this. I see a creeper. Nice. Good to know that one crossbow and one crit is enough to kill a creeper. That's actually... That'll make my life a little easier. How did none of those skeletons hit one of the other skeletons that were standing around? Did you guys hear that? We had like 3 shots at us, but none of them hit another skeleton. That's crazy. There we go. Ooh. once we can get to the end, we'll be able to make a more efficient EXP farm. So mending and enchanting won't be as much of an issue. We are gonna need to get a bunch of we're gonna need to get our hands on a bunch of leaves. What else can Enderman not spawn on? Is it just leaves? Speaking of Enderman. No, I'm never gonna catch him. That Enderman could just park himself under one of my tree farm trees over here. That's bad. Damn. Don't have enough dirt to patch that up right now. I'll get around to it though. I'm sure at some point I'll come back around with more dirt in my inventory. Okay, back home. So, of what we need... First of all, let's put away all these random blocks. I don't know, dude. Just put them in here for now. I don't really care. The iron doors can go in here. Diamonds. Gunpowder, this. It's also iron ore. Iron ore, gold ore. Lots of arrows still, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's get to sleep. Is my stream set to private or something? Why are there so few viewers right now? Is it just slow today? No, it's set to public. I guess it's just slow today. Oh well. Okay. Let's see how my new kelp farm is doing. Oh yeah, looking good. Nice. And this one is doing fine. How about this part? Okay. Alrighty. So, what we need to do now, really, is get more Endermen and get more Eyes of Ender. Let's see. We have a few more pieces of blaze powder, but what we're really missing now is eyes. Can't you find Endermen in the Nether usually? Let's go look. Like, isn't this usually a pretty decent place to find Endermen? Or no, it's in the forest biomes, right? That they spawn in. Which I really don't see any near me, so. Damn. So I think we're kind of like stonewalled up of progress right now because there's no Enderman. Oh. No, that's a skeleton, right? No, that's an Enderman. Holy shit. Make our way down. Is there a way to like safely get down here? There we go. There we go. Safe. Okay, so this could be a little difficult. We'll be fine. Come here. No, where'd you teleport to? Oh? There you are. There we go. Okay, cool. That's 2. I want to get like 6 because I can't remember. Wait, surely I could just go back in the stream and check, right? Right? Like, isn't like in the last stream. How many do I need? Live. If it'll load. I see the problem. Let's see. Give me a sec, I'm checking. Okay. So the portal itself had only 1 pearl in. How many pearls did I have? So I needed 3 more, it looks like. 2, 3. Okay. So we're just barely short, actually. So we just need like 1 more Enderman. And we'll be able to do it. Though I'm not seeing any around here. Still though, that's good progress. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any other Endermen hanging out, so presumably we've hit our wall. Unless we're willing to push further into the nether than I'm really ready for. Which I am not willing to do that. So we are not going to. You left YouTube and you didn't register. I started streaming. Hi, Sabakta. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you like the thumbnail. You are the only chatter, so welcome in. You are maybe also the only viewer, actually. I don't know what's going on today, because it's a Saturday too, so you would think people would be free, but I don't know. Maybe I caught them during like busy hours. Either way, I have two ender pearls, so we can almost make ourselves the eyes of ender. Yeah, kind of crazy. Good from Tarnovo. I'm playing with friends and want to listen. Awesome. Well, I do hope you enjoy. Right now, I'm really just looking around for Enderman. I wonder if I go to the top if I can see the markers that I put down, because I know the stronghold is in the direction of my spider farm. I know that much. So if I go to the very top of this, I should actually be able to look around and see. Because the spider farm is down there. I think that's it. So it's just in that direction then. Cool. Yeah, we're just on the search for one more ender pearl. It's really what we need. I wonder I wonder if any more endermen have gotten stuck. Nope. Not yet, not yet. Go to the nether. That's what I was doing. And that's how I got 2 more ender pearls. Maybe if I go back they'll spawn again. I don't have any blue biomes near me. I'm gassed over there. I'm cracked. I missed. How was that a miss? What? Dude, I swear my arrows are going. There we go. No luck with piglins. Oh yeah, I guess you can. I forgot piglin bartering is a thing. I guess I could do that. I totally forgot that piglin bartering is a thing that you can do. I don't know if I really want to spend gold on that though. Yeah, I'm not seeing any endermen. Maybe through here. Steal gold from them. How do you do that? Well, there's a blue biome. And the fortress. Okay. I guess I do have one kind of near me then. I don't know what the best way necessarily to get over there is. Probably through the fortress, actually, right? Let's put a bunch of tuff up here so that we can see it and know that that's where we're supposed to go. We are out of building blocks, which is kind of a little bad. Probably. At one point I died here to... I could just fast my netherrack, and I probably will at some point. I died here at one point to a blaze. Yeah, there's an enderman. Can I, like, just aggro you from here, dude? Does that work? Oh, you're so close. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Got him. Alright, cool. Cool. 3 ender pearls. Can I get one more? Alright, I guess that guy's too far away. Whatever. I mean, we got that. We have the 3, and I think... God, I really want extra, though. Because what if I'm wrong? What if... Let me check the stream one more time. Hold on. What if I'm wrong? I'm just making sure I did everything right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So yeah, 3. I've confirmed visually that 3 is all that I need. You had 31 kills top ranking and lost. Damn. What game are you playing? Tarnovo? I've never heard of that game. Oh, CS2. Okay, that makes sense. Counter-Strike is something I've been kind of interested in, but I think that highly competitive games are just not my thing. I say that and then play fighting games. That shit's crazy. I saw an interesting post that was like, because, you know, there's a lot of people in gaming who just don't like single-player games and only like competitive multiplayer games right now. Like, they'll play like Overwatch, FIFA, you know, like multiplayer competitive games. But there was an interesting thing where, like, let me drink some water, tea. There was a guy who was calling out players like that and saying that they'll say that they like competitive games, but when you ask them to boot up a fighting game, they won't do it. And I think that that's pretty interesting. And I don't think that they're wrong for, like, you know, only liking fighting games, you know? I don't think that that's wrong or incorrect or anything. I do think it's interesting, though. Dude, let's just take some andesite with me. Screw it, dude. We can just take, like, 3 stacks of andesite. Who cares? As far as prep, I don't know. I guess maybe we could take some more... We could go get some more food and arrows. Okay. Fighting games are much smaller in size. Yeah, but they are, if they do truly like competitive games, then you would think that fighting games would be right up their alley, you know? Is I think, the argument that's being made. Because if you say that you like competitive games, but then you won't play a fighting game, the theory in the call-out post was that, like, these people don't actually like competing, they just like the feeling of succeeding, and they like having teammates that they can blame, was the claim that was being made. Let me get a few more arrows. You don't sell arrows. Where's the Fletcher that sells arrows? There, you. You're not the Fletcher that sells arrows. Which one of you is the Fletcher that sells arrows? You. One more stack. And then where's my farmer? Give me some golden carrots. Okay. We've refilled on our golden carrots. We get some pumpkin pies for the road. They want to blame someone. Yeah, exactly. That was the theory, is that, like, people who say they like competitive games but won't play a fighting game just like having someone to blame while saying that they like competitive games. Yeah, they want to blame someone else when they lose. That's the theory, and I don't think it applies to everyone. I think that there's a lot of people that just don't like fighting games. Fighting games also take a lot of work to actually get good at. Like, you know, someone who has never played a shooter game before could pick up, like, Overwatch or Fortnite or something and have fun, you know? Like, they'll have a good time in those games, even if they've never played a shooter game in their life. On the other hand, though, someone who has never played a fighting game isn't gonna be able to pick up Guilty Gear and have a good time. Fighting games are interesting because they really, like, you have to learn to enjoy the process of losing or you won't enjoy the game at all. Like, you have to learn to get something out of a loss emotionally, which is hard. That's a difficult thing to do, to, like, to lose and then to get something out of it. That's hard. But fighting games teach you to do that because you'll get your ass beat really often. And sometimes you've just got to sit there and reflect, like, what did I do wrong? Because you can't blame your teammates, you know? You can't say, like, oh yeah, my tank was throwing, my DPS were throwing, my healers were throwing. You only have you and the other guy who you're fighting. You can't throw blame on anyone except yourself. Well, I mean, you can blame the opponent. If you can say, like, oh yeah, they're playing a cheap character, that's why I lost. That's a popular one. You can do that. You can say, like, did I bring a bed? Did I make a bed? Should I kill some sheep just in case? These are baby sheep. Oh yeah, perfect. Just killed that sheep's mom in front of it. That was kind of fucked up of me. We're having connection issues, which is crazy because it's just me in the server. As in, like, I mean, I'm home alone right now, so it's just me. If you picked GG Strive years back. Recently I've been playing Guilty Gear a little more. Yeah, this is my world. This isn't a multiplayer thing. I mean, I'm the only one home, so I'm the only one using the internet right now. So the internet is just dying. There's no other reason that could be happening. But yeah, you can't... Fighting games are cool, because the more that you play them, the more that you really are taught to learn to enjoy your losses. I don't think that, like... I don't think any other game is quite as good at teaching you to enjoy your losing. You know? Like, you don't really... There's nothing to gain, really, when you lose in, like, Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or something, you know? I lost because my team is bad. I lost because my team wouldn't switch. I lost because someone on my team was doing bad, you know? Emotionally, there's not that much to gain from that. But when the only person that you have to blame for your losses is yourself, I think that there's actual real-life growth opportunities there, which is really cool. I had to wrap myself in bandages today. And I gotta say, I didn't think about how hard it would be to wrap yourself in bandages. Hello, Loki. Good to see you. Welcome in. Because I said this at the start of the stream, but I don't think anyone was there. My Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting while I'm telling interesting stories. But yeah, I ate it in the parking lot right before work. And my manager said that she said it looks like I lost like several layers of skin on my hand. So ooh. 2 gold blocks. 4 a.m. It's almost midnight for you. Real. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, my internet is not having a good time today, I guess. Hopefully it'll get better. Why do you need gold blocks? I don't know. Because it's cool to have gold. I could use them for bartering. I could use them for rail tracks if I want to do like a train station. Which I do like doing. That's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft actually, is build a train station. I'm not good at it, but I like to do it. Yeah, my internet is not having a good time. I'm hoping it'll just stabilize, but we'll see. Are you okay? I didn't hear if you did. Yeah, I'm fine. My hand is just, it's swaddled in bandages right now. Several layers of skin is crazy. Yeah, my hand is like tattooed black from the asphalt, if that makes sense. And like I'm not having a great time per se, but I'm fine mostly. Is this right? This is like some cave diving shit, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Let me feel sorry for you. Yeah, I'll be okay mostly. Which way is it? This way? Could really use some better infrastructure here. Yeah, this is messy, dude. Try Defusal. It's a co-op game on Roblox where you defuse a bomb. I mean, that sounds like fun. Ah, perfect. And okay, I did bring a bed. Fantastic. Oh. Surprised I was allowed to sleep with this guy in here. Okay. This is it, you guys. Let's make a chest to store everything that we don't strictly need. Because we did pick up some junk along the way. Don't need this. I'll keep the pumpkin pies. Probably don't need dirt, low-key. Don't need this. Okay. I think our inventory is good. We've got some blocks, we've got some food, got some wood if we need it. And we disconnected. Are we back? Are we back yet? The ominous bottle is good. Yeah, can't you use it during trial chambers now? Alrighty. Well, I think that there's nothing to do but to do it. So, let's go. I love the texture of the end portal. I love the way it tracks with your mouse. I think that's super trippy and cool. Alright. Okay. Not a bad spawn. This'll do. This'll do. Let's, Here we go. Alright. We're in it now. Okay. That's a fireball. There's one. Okay. That was a fireball, I think. Can get that one. That one's pretty cake. I think that was overshot. Okay, that's two. Little more. Little more. Okay. That's not good. Okay. Nice. Bed strat. I don't have any beds. I didn't bring beds with me. I like killing the Ender Dragon as not intended. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What did I just pick up? I just picked something up. Let me get a better vantage point from up here. Did he just launch magic at me? No, okay, he missed. Ow. Higher? That works. Swing and a miss, dude. I can't tell where that hit. Is that hitting low or high? The projectile's disappearing before it hits. What do we need to hit now? That one, that one, that one, I think? Yeah. Right. Have I tried JJS before? What, Jujutsu Shenanigans? I have. I like it okay. I think that the Roblox... Oh god. Thank god. Alright, cool. Should I make like an Enderman safe spot? There we go. Who do you main? I don't play it enough to have a main. Can't you like shoot between the gaps in here? Yeah, cool. I play it occasionally because I don't really like the formula that much. That like all of the games that copy it have. Like, you know, F to block, Q to dash. Like, just that general formula I'm not really a fan of. Okay. That did some good damage, actually. What? Which one is left? I actually don't know. There's one over that one. That one's left. That one's left. No, it's not that I don't like the controls. I just don't like the formula and like how it plays in general. Because there's so many games on there that just copy. I did not want to hit the dragon. There's so many games on there that just copy the formula, and it's so boring at this point. Shoot, hold on. I'll just do it myself, because this is getting me nowhere. It's not the controls that I don't like, it's the way that it plays that I don't like. It and like the dozens of other games that are just like it. Because Roblox devs just copy off of each other. Wait, this wasn't it? Which one is he healing off of? Did I get it? I think we're done. Cool. What I missed. We're talking about Jujutsu Shenanigans right now. Also, we just broke all the crystals. Jujutsu Shenanigans is a Roblox game. And it's meant to be like JJK, but in Roblox. And I don't like it that much. Okay. I haven't played in months. Too many OP characters, no skill. Yeah, I kind of get that. Ow. Isn't that axe better actually for this? Okay. Arrows, we're fine. More than fine on arrows. Oh god. Okay. Good, we're halfway down. More or less. That's a dead Enderman. I'm gonna just grab that. Cause like it's just boring at this point. There's so many games like it that it's just when I open up like a game that's about fighting people on Roblox and it uses the exact same controls, it's just so boring. There's gotta be another way to do like a 3D arena type of fighter, you know? But Roblox devs are some of the most uncreative MFs on this planet. Because in order to be successful, you just copy what's already successful, but do it with a new gimmick. Sorry, I'm dooming about Roblox, but I just don't like the current state of Roblox devs. Okay, more than halfway there. Okay. Come on. Oh my god. Most good Roblox games have like hundreds of players and the slop has thousands. Yeah, exactly. Jujutsu Shenanigans is... I'll give it credit for being the first one to do that kind of gameplay, but like... by golly, it's still not that interesting. I think that any 2D fighting game is more interesting than JJS to play. Like, when you have a total of... Oh, well, that kind of works. Like, when you have a total of, like, 6 attacks that you can possibly do, it's gonna get boring pretty fast, you know? He's almost dead. I think 1 or 2 more arrows will do it. 3 more arrows will do it. Close. Got him, right? Yeah, I got him, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Never mind. Okay. Oh, right. Arrows don't work when he's perching, right? There we go. Got him. Alright. We did it, you guys. We defeated the Ender Dragon. Let's collect our beautiful EXP. Refill all of our mending tools. Perfect. Alright, we did it. Nice. Yeah, I think power creep is going to be a problem for any game that's not run by professionals, you know? Weird gun game is okay. I think that weird gun game is pretty rudimentary. Like, you know, being able to do any attachments on a gun game is fun, but weird gun game itself is like it's just a regular shooter. Once you have a weapon customized, it doesn't really play that different from just a regular shooter game. I don't like that many Roblox games. I like playing Roblox games when I need to brain rot to something and I don't want to think very hard about anything. Which I don't know if that's emblematic of a good game or not. Only wanting to play it when I don't want to think. Isn't it cool that you can see the end islands with like you can see the end islands and stuff with distant horizons? Alright. This also makes it way, way easier to raid end cities because you can see that where the end cities are. Let me get some chorus fruit just in case I need to, just in case I get got by a skulker. Yeah, I mean, there's cool ways to customize your gun in that game, but ultimately every gun is just gonna feel like a regular gun in a gun game because it's just a gun. There we go, perfect. Looting doesn't work on shulkers, right? Oh shit. I have not tried Purgatory. I've not heard of it, actually. There's no end ship on this island, but I'm gonna loot it anyways. Open. Come on. Open. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Okay, wait. Hold on. Does looting work on shulkers? Oh. So looting does work on them. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Where are they? Clearly there's something somewhere around here. Whatever. Let's just go look elsewhere. Kind of like Parry, but easier. I see. Man, I haven't heard about Parry in a while. I played it recently. It's still fun. Nice. Where is he? There he is. Do I still do damage when they're like... Damn. Alright, who knows? PvZ 3? What? Plants vs. Zombies? Are they getting another game? That's crazy. I mean, I know it got like a remake, right? That's fine. Where did they teleport off to? They're probably all outside by now. Dude. Whatever, I'll just keep looting. God. Okay. Sure, dude. Any drops? No, but we do. I mean, we have enough to make one shulker, so. Damn. Damn. Seriously? May as well grab these, I guess. These are fun. Probably useful for something. PvZ was killed by EA. I believe that. Oh, yes. Our first shulker. Very nice. Very good. Capcom at its peak is really good, but it hasn't exactly been there very often recently. Where are the shulkers? Whatever. They're so weird. God, it teleported outside. See, this is so annoying. For no reason. Where is it? There's a bunch over there. Of course you're on the rooftop. Oh God. You know what? That's fine, honestly. Probably best. Probably for the best. Valve barely cares for their games. TF2 is just the money. Press no one cares anymore. It's not that. The thing is, Valve is still doing stuff. Like, Valve is making a gaming PC. Well, they made a gaming PC. They're making a new VR headset. They're doing things right now. It's just the way that I heard it put, and the way that I heard it quite eloquently put, is that if you're a Valve employee, hypothetically, and you're given the choice between working on like a decade-old game or like the newest piece of video game hardware, what are you gonna pick? What are you gonna choose to work? Because Valve lets their employees choose what they want to work on, right? So like, when you're given the choice like that, it's like, why would you pick anything? Why would you pick the 10-year-old stupid game that just prints money and no one has to care for it anymore? They need like one dude to like maintain it, and that's it. So like, as a game dev who wants to do cool things with their life, why on earth would you choose to do that? Like, why would you choose to... That's gonna be kind of a tough trip over there, actually. Should I go around? It might be better to go around. I think that we would spend less if we went around. Valve is busy working on Steam. New project, like the Steam machine doesn't have the hierarchy. There's like only like 100, no, like 300 employees in total within the company. There's 300 like total employees within Steam and Valve, you know? That's not a lot. That's really like nothing at all, honestly. The thing is that like the reason Valve is such a good company is because they don't do that, Zambakta. Their employees are under no obligation to care about the game, but as such, what happens is the games that they do care about are amazing. Deadlock is perhaps one of the best Dotas to come out in the last decade. Perhaps the best to come out in the last decade. Deadlock is a crazy good game. And the reason is because its developers are given the choice to work on it. Valve just pays them to flex their creativity. And that's the beauty of it. TF2 gets hat updates. Not that much. You don't like that type of game too much? Yeah, but my point is that, like, the reason that the things that Valve makes are so good is because its employees are given that choice on what they want to work on. The lighting is so weird right now. I don't have any shaders on. Why is it doing this? Like, why is the lighting so strange? Am I crazy? Like, why is the lighting going weird? I was busy with research yachts, and also what's the point of a company being a company that's moving on to that project? That's why Valve is not that slanderable. Yeah, like, I believe in making fun of billionaires, generally speaking. But, like, you know, it feels like Gaben is, like, upholding the gaming community as a whole. TF2 exists, and it's fixed, and it gets kind of updates. And for that, I can't really ask for that much more. Free-to-play and TF2 still can't speak. Some weapons are unnecessarily bad, but the balance is good. Like, the overall balance of TF2 as a game is good. There are very few parts of TF2 that are unbalanced. The Wrangler is, like, a little overpowered. The Scorch Shot is annoying, but not overpowered to play against. There are bad weapons that aren't usable, but that's like 10% of all of the weapons in TF2. Valve as a company is under no obligation to take care of TF2. I think I can make that. Hopefully. Okay, good. I'm down to my last Ender Pearl. I should probably get some more. Hold on. Stare at every Enderman in the area. Oh shit. Alright. The Vaccinator is not overpowered. I don't even think... Okay, I hate the Vaccinator, and I don't think it's overpowered. I think it's annoying. I think it's stupid and annoying, but, like, stock Uber is a better weapon, like, 90% of the time. The Vaccinator is almost as good as stock, but it feels stronger because it's annoying as hell. You only think that the Vaccinator is overpowered because it's annoying. But it's not as good as stock, high key. Like, you know. Can we just speak that TF2 is a 20-year-old game because Valve treats it like a legacy game now? That's why. That's part of it, yeah. There's probably, I think that after the game code leaked, we know now that there are like 3 total people who work on TF2. I think there's 3 people total who actually work on the game. Okay, I think we're gonna need to bridge across if we want to get to that ship over there, which sucks a lot, but whatever. Let's get some materials. It the in the leak that happened, it was actually I'm pretty sure it's actually 3 people is the real number of TF2 devs. Yeah, I think 4 stacks should be enough. Wouldn't it be stupid and annoying if the stupid bubbles weren't stackable? Sure, yeah. But it's not overpowered. TF2 dev is the janitor. Yeah. There's a movement to stop killing games that lets company not pull the plug on it. Valve doesn't pull the plug on any game. They don't pull it from the market. That is true. I think it's unhealthy to glaze Valve unnecessarily, but I think that Valve deserves at least a little bit of it. Yeah, like there's some weapons that could use a touch-up in TF2. But I don't think there's any single weapon in TF2 that's overpowered, and there's like a few that are underpowered. And I think that for a competitive, well, not competitive, I think that for like a hero shooter game, that's fantastic. That's great. Can you imagine if any other game could have that legacy of no egregiously overpowered weapon or character? Stop killing games is an EU thing. There was something similar in California. I mean, I think it's a healthy movement for every region that is involved with games. I got a rare Pokemon card recently. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I got a rare Pokemon card recently. I think it's worth like 30 bucks. I might go after the stream today. I might go to like my local card shop and trade it in for like store credit. I kind of want to like teach my friend to play Pokemon TCG. You know what? Also, it's hot in my room. Let me turn on my fan. Okay, that's better. My hand is wrapped in bandages, so it's sweaty too, which is gross. TF2 is a hellhole with not being updated for like 10 years. The TF2 and TF2 shitposter club subreddit is just pure insanity. Yeah, and that's awesome. It is so nice to be able to see end cities. Distant Horizons is so good. Oh my god, I have to bridge more? Alright. Whatever, dude. I suppose I will just sit here and hold right click and shift and S for a while. Put on shaders. I don't want my Minecraft to perform too badly. It already struggles a little bit with Distant Horizons. There is an MVM update. I feel like it's gonna take at least 10-year anniversary to come out. Yeah, we'll see when that releases. I mean, look, they have like 3 devs working on it. Look, ultimately the best part of Valve as a company is that they let their devs work on whatever they want to work on. There's just no incentive to work on TF2. Like, unless they really want to. There's really like no incentive. I might run out of blocks on this one. God, that's far away, dude. Hold on, let me go back and get some more blocks. Whew. interesting. Okay, that should be enough. It's a private company. They don't have shareholders that control the company. Yeah, it's nice. Hope at least free-to-play can speak again, since casual isn't as lively as it used to be. I low-key appreciate it. As a streamer, I low-key appreciate it. Because it means that for the most part, the only people who are talking are those that respect the game for what it is. Shareholders suck. It's true. That was kind of risky, honestly. We're just doing nerd talk like it's nothing out of a random stream. Well, I'm not doing that much on the stream right now, so we've got to find ways to entertain ourselves. Soon, though, we're on track to get the elytra. Time you see star mine with the mod, it reminds of how you level the mountain to sea level to make your house colony on a modded servers. Got reset to another mod pack because some people couldn't join. That sucks. Damn. Try 2B2T. Try dipping your balls in sulfuric acid. That's what you're telling me to do. Okay. Let's get ourselves in here. There's a shulker hanging out front. Wait. Reveal yourself. Thank you. I like this shulker's position. This is nice and easy to deal with. Come on. Why do you want it to come out to attack? Doesn't it do like no damage if you attack while it's in the shell? And then it just teleports. Oh, this is one of those hellish rooms with a bunch of them. Alrighty. Well, let's make it work. God damn it. Come here, you. What's in here? Take the gold, I guess. You. If I shoot you, will you teleport? Let me down. We gotta go get it. Nice. Okay, let's put some stuff that we don't strictly need in here. Just so we can take it home later. Okay, nice. There's another server with 15 active players that died because of drama. Really be like that sometimes. See, it teleported away and now I don't know where it is. Alright, whatever. Okay. Okay. There's the ship. Nice. No, gimme. No, come on, give me the shulker. Oh my god. Alright, I got it. So annoying. Okay. Okay. God damn it. Okay, got it. Ow. I'm locked in, I'm locked in. There we go. Okay. What's in here? Diamond boots. Alright. Yeah, I'm locked in. It died after that. Or whatever. I've got like how many shulkers, dude? I think I'm good for now. If it means I don't need to be in there anymore. Okay. How many do I have? I have 8. That's huge. That's like 5 total shulkers. That's all that I need, honestly. Let me see. No gun mods. I will not be putting gun mods into my Minecraft server, into my forever world. You know how everyone is saying that Mojang is lazy? Yeah. Where is the ship? Oh, it's over there. Shit. Oh, god damn it. Can I just like... Alright, got him. We're in. Okay. Alright. We're so back. Damn. Diamond spear. Hold on. I actually need to sort out my inventory a bit. First of all, elytra pog. Diamond boob plate. Can put the armor trim in there. Diamonds. Put one of the potions in there. Why did I get so much shit in my inventory? Lunge? Oh shit. How's lunge work again? Oh yeah, that's right. That's cool. You know what? Why don't we hold on to that? That's pretty sick. Diamond horse armor. Can I just like, can I take the chests so I can make shulkers out of them? Nice. right. Cool. Yeah, add a custom mechanic to your server. This is not an SMP. Finding out modding in Minecraft are basically financing all Microsoft games. Like, that's how they can afford to release such money. I don't get why they make such grand updates. I don't really get them either. Just gotta make sure I'm not missing anything. My inventory's super full now. Well, technically we have everything that we need. I would kind of like to get more... You know, I forgot to make fireworks. Totally forgot to make fireworks. Damn. Put everything that we don't need right now in here. Potion of healing, gold. Like, why do I still have this pickaxe? How does lunge work? Damn, dude, this thing has some fucking reach, bro. Can I just, like, fall on it and, like, kill him instantly? I'm gonna die to, like, fall damage, bro. Fine. It might not be fine. You know what? That's fine. That's what the fruits are for. Okay. And we're out. I add a custom mechanic to my SMP if you make one, something like lifesteal. Yeah, I mean, if I did make a Minecraft SMP, it would probably only be for members of the channel. Damn, dude, this is pretty cool. I could probably use this in combination with the elytra. I gotta be careful. I don't have fireworks. I gotta be careful. Okay, well now I just need to leave, really. Looking around, I don't see any leave points just off the bat or anything. What do you mean? What just broke? Something just broke. Oh, God, that's bad. Oops. Damn. Well, we can make this work. It's fine. We'll make it work. Yeah, RIP. You're broke because you live in Asia. I mean, that's fine. Okay, this is a problem, actually. Can I even break this without a pickaxe? Okay, that's fine. So here's the plan. We can recover this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna farm Enderman using our copyrighted Enderman hut. And we are just gonna punch them to death because we can't do anything else. Hi, Gloobert. Luckily, thanks to our mod, it's not like our stuff is gonna disappear or anything. This might just take a while. How many hits does it take with your fist to beat an Enderman to death? A lot? Okay. We'll just hopefully get at least 2 ender pearls out of this and go from there. This compass is key. Oh yeah, see, there's one. Could you guys stop moving? Okay, that's 2 pearls. Good. Alrighty. So now we need to go back. Compass is what? I guess it tastes better. Does a compass taste better than key? We're gonna venture in the end islands without any gear. Should I farm more ender pearls? Should I go back home? I should go back home. Let's be smart. Can we be like intelligent for once in our lives and like go back home before we try to make a trip to the end? Come on. Let's be like a little smart about this, okay? There's so much more to gain if we just go back home. I can't stress enough how much more there is to gain if we just go home right now. What does suck is that we're gonna have to... I mean, we could... a consideration to make is that we could kill ourselves. And then come back here. Like, you know, leave this in here. And then... Because this is in chat, right? Yeah. So, like... We could... do that. And then we'll go hunt around for a monster to die to. Or drown. I mean, that works too. No, that's not deep enough. Where are all the monsters in here? I hear some. God damn it. Well, surely there's got to be some monster. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we die here. We respawn near... What the hell? Why are there 35 levels sitting here? Huh? Do my levels come with me? What happened? Anyways. We're back home. So now, we need to prep our backup set of gear. Which I don't have a backup set of gear, actually. Alright. Well, I think that stone tools and some basic iron armor will be fine. You know what? You know what? Let's go real disposable and make copper armor. Hold on. All right. Our tools, our ability is gonna be put on blast here as we make our way through the end with nothing but copper tools. This is gonna be the extent of our prowess, you guys. We're gonna go in hard, alright? What do we really need? Just like a sword and a pickaxe, really, right? Some food would be nice, but I don't really have like a good reliable food source or anything. I mean, let me see. Nope. No, I don't have anything cooking. I guess I could kill some chickens. You know what? The farm is grown in. Let's harvest the farm, and then we'll head back. So we'll throw all this in and then we'll make food out of it. There. That'll be our food for the trip. And then we're ready to go, more or less. Alright. Let's head back over. How big is your base? It's big, but it's ugly, so I'm gonna redo it at some point. I gotta learn better building techniques. So we're going into the end with nothing but a copper set of armor, a copper pickaxe, and I have some wood on me, so we're fine. We can make more tools if really need be. $5:30 here. How long am I planning on streaming today? I should maybe go on break soon. It's a shame that we got the elytra but then died because I was fucking around with the spear. Okay. I think that the food that we have is going to be enough to make the trip more or less. Uh-oh. Move in UGC +8. I like birch forests. I think they're cute. I'm speed. Ignore how I bumped that tree. I am speed. Ow. So I don't distinctly know where the stronghold is, but I think I have the coordinates now, right? No, because there wasn't a grave created because I didn't have any items on me. Damn. So I'll figure it out. I should have brought fireworks. God, I'm so stupid. I wonder if I can get the ingredients for that. Damn. I would need to find some sugarcane along the way. And obviously more creepers too. A lot of zombies. But let's walk along like water banks and stuff, see if we can find anything. Okay. Not seeing sugarcane. If we're lucky, we might for real be able to just make ourselves some fireworks on the way. I see sugarcane. Four pieces. Would definitely like some more. Let's walk along the ridge here. Baby zombie. Well, I see the end pillars that I set up, so... What is happening in the chat? What are you talking about? Daylight savings? Hi, Zo. Good to see you. I died in the end, so I'm making the trip back to go get my stuff again. But in the meantime, I'm trying to hunt down creepers to make fireworks. I high key, I just died to a random Enderman. Because I took off my chest plate to use the elytra, and then I died because I was lower on armor than I thought I was. So we can make 2 pieces of paper. So we can make 2 sets of level 1 fireworks. Which isn't a lot, but I think it'll be enough to make it work. Would love some more creepers. But, oh, hey. Some skeletons around it is not nice. Okay. Kill that guy for fun. Alright, so with 4 we can make 2 sets of level 1 fireworks, right? What's the recipe for it? You're the only non-member here? You may possibly be the only non-member here currently, yeah? Let me get some more wood. You like that thumbnail? Alright. I'm glad. It's a redraw of some old art that I made. If I remember, I might show it off at the end of the stream. Like the redraw versus the old one. Alright. So we made the trip back now. This is the right way. This isn't the right way. I really gotta get like some sponges or something. Right, I gotta remember I don't have respiration, so I gotta dive a little more carefully. I wonder if there's any creepers in here. I'm not seeing any. Maybe the mob cap is taken up by everything upstairs. Okay. All right, we are back. Okay, so let's make some fireworks here. What's the recipe? It's like... Is it just that? I think for long distance travel, is this worth it? That's only 6 though. 6 versus like... Oh, man, I don't know. The thing is, with our paper, this is better allocated, I think. I'm gonna do this. Alrighty. Our emergency rescue kit is ready, so let's head back. Now we just need to get more Endermen to kill. Maybe we could set up like a little base around the end portal. Like a little outpost that we can use. That'd be nice. Let's get a bunch of Endermen all showing up. Come on, guys, pull up. Zilly, you've sworn to never be in a car with your grandma ever again. You refuse to be in a car where you have to navigate constantly. A pose. True. Might need to make some stone weapons, honestly. I forgot to set my spawn at the end portal. God damn it. Whatever. I'll figure it out. A lot of minor miscalculations that I've got to figure out how I want to approach. Might have attracted too many Endermen, honestly. Also, am I not getting EXP? No, I am. Okay. Copper is better than stone, yeah, but... oh, I do have copper on me still. Never mind. I didn't take my crafting table with me, which, considering my wood... my current wood amount, that might be bad. Okay. This way. Right, yeah, there's the base that we went to. So we've got to find a way to get... oh... like, what's the path that we took? I did die, yes. Pinky up. Hi, horsey. I'm gonna have to run away over there. I am on Java, yes. Your existence is popping in on random streams. I mean, I feel like that's everyone here. My bandages might be getting like a little gross, honestly. How often do you replace bandages if you're like wrapped up in them? I don't have that much gauze, honestly. Well, I mean, I have enough, but I prefer to save it if I don't need to. You hate playing on Bedrock? Until they make multiplayer easier, Bedrock will always have a place. You recently because you travel a lot? Otherwise you're always in one. Where did I travel through? Where did I bridge? Did I seriously walk the whole way? What happened to my hand? Oh, I tripped in a parking lot and my hand scraped across the asphalt. And then I lost several layers of skin. You bridge star, find the bridge. I think we were lagging for a little bit, but we're probably back. Hope your hands are okay. My hand should be okay. It was lagging, yeah. It was so embarrassing too, because like I fell in front of a car that was like letting me pass and cross the street in front of them. So like some very kind, patient person waiting in a car just watched me completely eat it. A huge aura loss. Genuinely, like, generational aura loss. Oh my god, that was kind of scary. There aren't that many stakes to dying right now because my gear isn't worth anything. The only thing I would lose is a lot of time. See, like, how did I cross this gap? There's my bridge. I see it. I see it over there. Not the gloving. What's the gloving? I'm not gonna look it up. Ooh, okay, good, good. What does degloved mean? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, we're almost back. Once I get this, I'm just going straight home. Like, I'm gonna go find an exit and leave immediately. I'll come back maybe when I'm in, like, a more secure spot. But, you know. Having gloves with lights and doing some tricks with the lights. Make cool visuals. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh my god, I thought I biffed it. I really thought I biffed it there. Two different sides of degloving here. Yeah. Okay. You're almost there. The music in the end is really cool. Here we are. Okay, hold on. Our emergency armor can go now. Okay. Only thing we're missing is shulker. This thing. Some arrows. Another page. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think we're back now. Alright. Well, we did it. How much wood is that? 5 wood. We'll take it. Alright, we're back now. I'll pick the compass as a good luck charm. Has a bundle, does not put stuff in it. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Oh my god. All right. The spear's a little risky. Lag, yeah. How do you find the thing to get back? Is it just something you have to kind of look around for? Oh god, that's an angry Enderman. God damn it. Dude, if I die again to an Enderman... Hold on. Jesus Christ. I almost had a panic of options there. Alrighty. Where's the way out? My internet is bad. Yeah, my internet is not working with me today. Where is it? God, my elytra's already getting kind of low. Not like super low or anything, but how do you try to get close to 0, 0? Wouldn't 0, 0 just be the original end island? I don't want to like have to bridge all the way to the original end island. To like the very center one. Gotta find the empty circle. Wait, do they only spawn like close to the end island? Is that how that works? No, I found some like really far away though, right? Like they only spawn close to the end island. Really? They only spawn close to the original one? Alright, hold on. I don't know Minecraft mechanics. Can someone fact check this? I'll just go look for the original one. Hold on. I do not see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. What are we fact checking? Where the end island teleporters spawn? Yeah, wow, I am not seeing anything. Where's my... There it is. Damn. Yeah, it's just kind of, I think we will need to use coordinates then. Let's see here. So we are... So I did in this direction and... So I did this way basically. No. This way. Yeah, this is the way we want to head. Little worried about durability, but I'm sure some mending will fix it right up. Oh yeah, there's the original. There it is. Okay, so you're saying if we just like walk around the islands that are close to the first one, we'll be able to find it? Wait, there was a ship like way closer to the... Is that the original one I was on? I sure hope not. Should we like go up to the ship to look? Minecraft but with rocket jumps. It's crazy that they actually just added that recently. You know, I didn't get the dragon head. I guess we can go grab that real quick. Nice. Okay, now I'm fairly certain that we already got this one. Yeah, we already looted the hell out of this one. Is this the right direction? I might have lost the direction. Walking around the island should be at least a few. Okay. There it is. Okay, so that's the original. I'll start looking for teleport spots. We're halfway through the Elytra's durability. I'd like to also use it to get home, but we'll judge the durability and then go from there. Let's run around on foot a little bit. It does consume a lot of food. If I had more fireworks, I could try to make it to the island just on my own, but that's definitely a little risky. Damn. Why didn't I save the location of where it was? Doesn't it teleport you to like a random spot? I never even found one. Might need more ender pearls. I don't see any. We could, I hate to say it, chat, but we could try to bridge our way back to the middle island. Can I look at the main island for a sec? Yeah, it's right over there. Thought I saw something. You like Bad Mike because of comedy. It is a little funny, yeah. Might we run out of food before we make it home? Now, if we run out of food, we'll just only be eating chorus fruit, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. If you started streaming, you would use a bad mic. As long as it's intentional, I guess it's fine. I can see the end gateway on the main island. Which I can, it's right over there. It's a I'm on the opposite side of it now. Shit. More than one spawns, right? I'm gonna just keep going in this direction. I don't want to walk all the way back. Fine. Where is it? It's over there. I'm gonna run out of resources, for real. Unfortunately, phantoms don't spawn, so I can't repair my elytra. Or die and come back, but then I'll have to come get my stuff from where I am. Is that another ship, or is that the same ship? That might be the same ship. Is that a different ship? If that's a different ship, I could just get another elytra. Is it worth checking out? Let's see. Do you have a dragon head on you? Oh, shit. Oh, that's a different ship. I'm pretty sure that's a different ship. Is it worth it to rocket up there? Not really. It'd be more worth it to just build up to it, I think. Okay. Alright. Where are all my blocks? Do I have more blocks? I do. I think I know the solution. One of us says the truth and one of us says the lie. I don't think that would really help me that much, honestly. Alright. Can't take him, that's okay. Kind of slow. That's a good chest plate, dude. What the hell? I can't go down. Dude, the spear is kind of bad. There we go, finally. Honestly, if it weren't fun to use, I would almost say just don't use it, but I would almost say just don't keep it, but I'll hold on to it, but I don't think I'm gonna continue to use it. Let's grab that chest plate. That's pretty good. The mending is crazy. Pickaxe, sure. Another mending chest plate. Spear does damage based on how fast you move. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, so we got a second elytra. We'll hold on to both of them. Cool. Okay. We're almost there. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Because we're kind of there at this point. Keep the other one in the hotbar? Well, I'll keep an eye on it. I don't have enough fireworks to make enough use of it to where it's gonna break, I think. Like, we got like one more use across this gap and I think that's it. Oh god. Yeah, we're fine. Through this gap and I think that'll be the last of it. There it is. Okay. Can I like make a big pillar around this thing so I can see it easier? Yeah, we did it. Thank you, Zambakta. I just want like something that's really visible from far away. Okay. And then we'll make the top of it cobblestone so it's even easier to see. Okay. Yeah, that'll be visible for like quite a distance. If I'm far enough away that I can't see it, that's a problem in and of itself. Ooh, nice. Alright. Next course of action is to make a EXP farm. I need mending and a bunch of leaves on the elytra. I would say we can use the new elytra and the last two, well, no, we'll use our current elytra and the last two fireworks to get home first. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't set my spawn, so we're home. Cool. I think anyways. Where do you keep getting this EXP from? Okay, so like for some reason there was randomly 30 EXP sitting on the floor when I respawned. I don't know if I died at some point. I never went back to collect it. But there was. So there's my house. And then after that, do a mob farm. Don't worry. Oh god. That's the plan. Okay, back home. Safe and sound. Funnily enough, I need to craft an ender chest because I have a pair of boots. Diamond boots. How do you craft an ender chest? Ooh, man. Obsidian for that, huh? Let's use our last blaze powder for this. I don't have obsidian anywhere. That's fine. We can make some. Let me make a water station. And then I want a unlimited water source somewhere. But now we have an elytra, which is cool. So I do not have obsidian. So we're gonna go make some. Whoops. It's lava on obsidian that makes what? 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 Is it lava on obsidian, or is it lava on water, or water on lava? Oh, it's water on. I see. Okay. This is not a practical way to make 8 obsidian. I was gonna make stone. Yeah. Gotta be a more practical way to do this, I'm sure. Oops. Tell you what. Can make this a little more practical if we just put the water in here. That would help a little. Need 2 buckets. No, I'll figure it out. Okay. How many do we have? 7. I need 1 more. The lava farm finally has a use, you guys. Oops. Okay. At last. Where should I put it? I mean, I have silk touch, so it doesn't really matter that much. I just need these. Depth strider is not great. We sacrificed our chain boots for that, but that's okay. So now I need a mending book. Do I have one sitting around anywhere? Nope. Nope. That's okay. I don't have any phantom things. All right. Weird loot table that I've got here. Let's go. We'll trade up to a mending book. Where did I put my books? First of all, let's make more fireworks. Do I not have any books? Whatever. How much is it? It's one leather to make a book, right? And let's go get some more. What is Tidal Wave GT? One day we'll do a house rebuilding project to make our house less ugly. Creeper. Oh man. Don't blow up my sugarcane farm, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Phew. Okay. Dude, I don't need one baked potato. We can clear inventory for that. Okay. I could automate sugarcane, but like how much sugarcane do I really need? I think that just a nice little sugarcane farm that I can come harvest from occasionally is enough. Put some of the wood away that we don't need. We should probably have a chest specifically for end gear at this point. No, it's like, fireworks first, I think is what we should be doing. Let's do flight duration 2 rockets. Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, an unbreaking 3 pickaxe. Put that away. We'll put this in the equipment, the other elytra. We'll put that away in there. And then let's make ourselves 1 book that we can go and trade for some stuff. Okay. Now, okay, I'm gonna make an end chest real quick. My inventory is a bit of a mess right now. Alrighty. I guess that potions can go in here, I suppose? That works. Okay. Not a lot of wood to gain from that. We can go harvest this one. Okay. Eat some of these apples. It'll be right as rain. Alrighty. This. This and this. Okay. Get some more going. Alrighty. The mending book is pretty expensive, but I think we'll be able to make it work. Probably. Worst case scenario, we just gotta go take a visit to, not quite. Damn. How long a stream plan to be? Let's see, probably like an hour, maybe like 45 minutes more, something like that. Maybe a little longer, I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on vibes. So I guess I am skipping my coffee break, I suppose. What was I gonna come here for? I wonder if I have any. I do have extra emeralds. Oh yeah. stay there is a break and then go to sleep. Okay. Alrighty. That's the mending book. We need unbreaking on it too. Can I enchant that? Is that a thing that I can just enchant on this? No, it has to be book, right? Like it has to be based on a book. I don't think I have any unbreaking books handy. I'll just wait until I get one. Oh. Well, I can easily make another one of those. So, here's what I would like to do now. Is actually make an Enderman farm. Would be stellar. To do that, though, we need a lot of leaves, right? Which means that we need a lot of trees. My pronouns are she, her, Loki, by the way. Or Loki. Okay. Alright. So I should dye my other shulker boxes so it's a little easier. Can you make... Well, there's roses, so red is an easy pick for... Yeah, no worries. Red is an easy pick for one of them. Can you make dye out of wool? Is that a thing that you can do? Or is it only flowers? We'll just do yellow then. Okay. Alright. The McDonald's colors. Let's put like extra like equipment in here. Like specialized equipment. Where's my silk touch? Here it is. So we'll put like more specialized equipment in the red one. Only flowers. Okay. So now we're gonna need to get like we're gonna need to shear a bunch of leaves, basically. So I don't need 15 shears, but let's get a few of them. Like 4 is good. Your skin dye with scarlet. It is dye with scarlet, yeah. And then let's go make our tree farm bald. Because we're gonna need a bunch of leaves, right? Well, like what's the technique for making an Enderman farm? It's just like a bunch of leaves down into the void and then a platform so that the Endermans can't spawn on it, and then a platform that they can spawn on, right? It's the general... The design I made in the other one had like a... Okay, we might need more than 4. My inventory is completely full of leaves. Slabs are a way to do it too. Okay. We'll put the building materials for the project in this shulker. Build up with leaves and then slabs platform. I mean, is it okay to just do the whole thing with leaves? Yeah, they can't spawn on leaves. Oh, wise woman of the puppies. You recently got a job at McDonald's. Did you save up and buy a Switch too? Give me your wisdom. If you like Nintendo games, then yes. I own a Switch too. And I'll say that in terms of the actual hardware itself, it is perhaps Nintendo's finest console. If you don't account for like the issues with the software and the factors surrounding like some of the more scummy practices, the Switch 2 is genuinely just a very well put together console. Like if I had to choose between like taking my Switch 2 or a Steam Deck on like a plane ride or a long car ride, I would choose the Switch 2 9 times out of 10. High key. Probably more like 7 times out of 10. I would choose the Switch 2. There are cases for the there are definitely cases for the Steam Deck, but if you're looking for like a powerful gaming console, I would recommend like a powerful portable gaming console. The Switch 2 is like the most accessible and also easiest to use one that's available on the market at the moment. Here for wisdom. Yeah, welcome in, Yellow Boy. Because I own both a Switch 2 and a Steam Deck, and both of them are good, but I think that the Switch 2 is just much more usable generally. I'm gonna camp out in the zombie farm for a little bit to get my elytra up. More portable, for sure, more portable. The Steam Deck is a kind of huge device, low-key, and it's a little annoying. Let's keep... I think that we can put iron and emeralds in the equipment thing. This is just like... This chest will be like for like situational blocks that we don't really need all the time, you know? An AYN Thor. That's an interesting question. I don't know, because I don't own the AYN Thor. Wait. That one, what is that one? That one's like the 3DS copy, right? Okay. So like, here's my hot take. I think that a modded original 3DS can do most of the things that people want a Thor for. The Thor is just like, it's like the aftermarket 3DS, right? You can, excuse me, you can indeed run Windows OS on the Steam Deck. That is true. I feel like like, what is your goal with an AYN Thor? If your goal is to play like retro games, you're just looking at your options, because most people buy a Thor to play 3DS games, right? If it is within your means to buy it, and you don't care about things like Street Pass or the original feel of a 3DS, then I think that the Thor is a good choice. But if you do care about those things, or if like the $250 to $300 price tag is out of your budget, then I think buying an original 3DS or 2DS and just modding it is a better option. Because you were gonna stay till break, I'm sorry you are too tired. Good night, Zambakta. Good night, good night. Hope you have a good sleep tonight. Bye bye. The chicken jockey. Yeah, because most people get the AYN Thor to play Nintendo games. Like, most people get it to play 3DS and DS games. Why else would you get a device that has 2 screens and 1 touchscreen? You know? And to that end, if that's what your goal is, I would say get an original 3DS or an original 2DS for half the price and just modify it. I got my 3DS pink for, let's see, plus shipping, it was about $120, I think, plus shipping, which is half the price of the lightest model of the AYN Thor. And after modding it, it does basically everything that I could want out of a device of this form factor. You have a 3DS for your own. I have a new 2DS XL and an original 3DS that I bought off of eBay. Like, you know, I think if you're trying to emulate games other than the DS or the 3DS, there are better options. The Game Boy, like the entirety of the Game Boy line is covered by things like the, oh shoot, what's it called? The Empiric, any Empiric device, really, any Empiric device would be fine for that. The more advanced stuff, like PS2 onwards, is going to be covered by things like the Steam Deck. Or like the RGOG or whatever it's called. So like, what is the Thor for, other than just... Alright, the elytra's full. What is the Thor really for you? Where's my shovel? Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. Steam Deck versus Switch is a more relevant comparison because they do modern games. Yeah. So like, if you want to have 3DS and DS games on the go, then I would high key say just get an original 3DS and modify it. Unless you are on the wealthy side and you have more money to throw around, which is fine, by the way. I'm not like shaming you for that. If that's an option for you, then I would actually say that the Thor could be a good choice, because like, if you don't care about Street Pass or anything, or like the original nostalgic feel of the 3DS, then the Thor is just an upgrade straight up. Like, I won't pretend the Thor. Oh yeah, and I guess if you don't care about 3D screens, so that I don't think anyone does. If your goal is retro games on a bus or a plane, there's always your phone. Steam clears. I kind of disagree. Actually. Have you used both? Because I think as like a device, like just a general use device, the Steam Deck is better. But as a portable gaming console, I think the Switch 2 really easily clears the Steam Deck. It's more powerful, and it's more lightweight and portable than the Steam Deck is. Yunayo, read your chat. Do you want to know a medical fact? Sure. Let's, so we have the leaves, we have our elytra repaired. Let's head over back to the, how long do I have to stream? Yeah, we can start the farm. Like the idea of having an all-around portable console, emulation, modern mobile games, and light Steam gaming. Okay. Well, that's different then. If you want to play Steam games, get a Steam Deck. Straight up. If you want to play Steam games on the go, get a Steam Deck. That's your best option. Or an ROG Ally would be fine. But really, a Steam Deck would be ideal. They're expensive right now, though. Get it secondhand. Gooning is good for you. I disagree. I really disagree. I think that this generation struggles with crippling porn addiction. And if, like if you're gonna say that like gooning, I like gooning once a week is good for you. After like gooning once a week can have health benefits, but like any more than that, and you're just doing it for fun and also killing your dopamine receptors. I should really make a water elevator into the stronghold. Because right now getting into the actual portal room is kind of not easy at all. Okay. There are benefits, and the side effects, the benefits that you have a better sleep. Side effects you just said every day. You do not need to goon to sleep. I'm sorry, but if you do need to goon before you go to bed, then there are different issues that I think are not related to your sleep. Gooning doesn't help any more than just like turning off all of your screens half an hour before you sleep does. Okay. Gotta decide where we want to build it. Can we just like do it off of... I guess it's better to like do it kind of more into the void, right? Like here would be a good spot. I know the report that you're saying because I had a bunch of friends who tried to justify it on why they goon. Gooning, no, I'm not talking about screens. Gooning, my point is that gooning doesn't help you any more than like other sleep strategies do. Okay, that's void, right? Okay. Do I have to build up way back up? I don't really want to. Weirdly embarrassing, unsanitary too. We should be completely different people by the end of the heretics artillery strikes. I mean, I'm a real freak. I'm not normal, man. Please, you have to crush me. What? Love the kind of woman. Oh, I see. You're quoting the thing. Once per week seems way too low, even when you're trying to get a baby. The expert advice is to build up and try every 3 days with new evidence. No, we're not. We're not talking about trying to have sex. Where people who goon don't do that. We're talking about just gooning. Gooning is unhealthy. I can't stress this. Gooning completely decimates your dopamine receptors. If you goon daily, you are subjecting your dopamine receptors to just so much bad juju that, like, you're gonna destroy them way more than like gooning twice a day is probably equivalent to like 4 hours of doom scrolling. And doom scrolling is factually unhealthy, by the way. Doom scrolling is a thing that factually destroys your brain and generates more gray matter. Like, I think it's fine if you're... I think gooning is fine if you're doing it, like, once a week, maybe once every few days. But, like, it shouldn't be, like, a regular part of your schedule, in my opinion. And I think the fact that it is symptomatic of our unhealthiness as a society. How far out do I have to go? Does anyone know how far out I have to be? What kind of benefit or harm are we talking about then? So, like, the benefits, I think that the benefits that I always read about were that it stops you from, like, balding and it clears out your urinary tract. Is what I heard. Or, oh shit, was it the opposite? I think more gooning actually makes you bald sooner. But, the main health benefit that I know of is that it clears your urinary tract when you do it. And it does help you sleep, but you shouldn't need it to sleep. Like, it shouldn't be like a regular part of your schedule, because when you goon, your brain gets flooded with dopamine, like, completely. Like, you may as well be doing drugs, kind of flooding. Do we just go out until the Enderman on the island despawn? Addiction is hard to get rid of. Yeah, it's an addiction because your brain gets flooded with dopamine the same way it does when you take, you know, addictive drugs. And then it gets less and less satisfying the more that you do it. And then when you stop doing it, you get urges and cravings to do it more. It is... Gooning, and also to a lesser extent, I think doom scrolling are basically drugs. Don't forget that, Instagram, and actually every single, like every in social media feed was engineered by psychologists to make it the most addicting that it can possibly be. Is this far out enough? How far out does this have to go? Does anyone know? Let's see. Do I go until they despawn or like... I'm gonna look this up. How far out do I build for an Enderman farm? 128 blocks out into the void. How far out am I? I don't know how far out I am. Well, okay, if it's 3 wide and we've gone through like 4 stacks of 64. Surely we're 128 blocks. Let's go through like... It takes 3 stacks to get 64 blocks out, right? So let's just use up this amount of leaves that we have. And then we'll stop. And then we're gonna need a boat in order. Oh, I think they're despawning now. We might have made it. Whoops. Okay. I think this is probably good then, right? Right? Well, we can just measure it, right? So this is 226. And over here is 120. So we're like 100 blocks out then, basically. 100 blocks. So we have to go a little further then. Let's get out some more. God, am I gonna have enough leaves? I hope so. Yeah, did people might draw those things of your VTuber avatar, making the addiction worse? Oh yeah, I guess this is kind of interesting to think about, because you could argue that I'm feeding into it. I think that there is a porn addiction in the country, and I am, not in the country, in the world, and I am indeed feeding into it, because I am also addicted. How many blocks do I need to, is it like one more stack and then we're done? They get like 28 more blocks out. And then we would need a boat and then like a few ender pearls, right? Let's go half of this stack out and then we'll start building like our farming base. It's hard to explain the way that I justify the model to myself. But the way I think about it is that, like, this might sound like foolish, but the way that I always thought about it is that, in my opinion, I think that if I want to grow as a VTuber, I need to do things that go against my regular moral code to an extent. And to that end, would I rather be like a drama VTuber, or would I rather be just a kind of lewd VTuber? Let's see. That's not quite enough for... Just have to build all it. And I think that like a certain amount of sexuality is fine. Like, I'm not saying that everyone should be abstinent or anything. I know it kind of sounds like that's what I'm saying, but I guess that my opinion on the matter is that I think... Oh, god damn it, I already had a crafting table. Whatever. Did I bring any wood with me? Because I kind of need that, actually. Let's see. Of course not. Yeah, of course not. Alright. Well, I guess we can get the general shape of it done, and we can do some light farming as well. on. I do really wish I had more wood on me, but I do not. So we're going to do this for now. And we will eventually replace all of these with hoppers. Man, I really should have brought more blocks with me. Holy. Alright. I was a little unprepared, it seems. That's fine, though. We can make it work. Because really now we just build this out so that the Endermen have somewhere to spawn on. Either way, you're just going to be in some kind of situation where you get drama if you pick any of these spots. Well, I mean, that's part of being a YouTuber in general, not even just a VTuber. I think every YouTuber is going to encounter drama at some point in their life. Is that all that I have, dude? Oh my god. Can they even spawn on that? I don't think they can even spawn on that. Alright. Oh, they can. Cool. So now what we need to do is we need a position up here where we would be able to put a... My Discord is on. Up here, we would need to put a, We'll do it later, but I gotta turn off my Discord notifications. Who is sending messages in the Discord right now? Oh, okay. Where's streamer mode? Where's some video? Yeah, I can't find streamer mode, you guys. You might just have to deal with the alerts. No one sent anything in the Discord server. Yeah, I do have a Discord server, but it's limited to members only. Okay. We're at 69 EXP, which is kind of funny. So, I think now legit what we have to do is just... That's a lot of Endermen, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's for the highest tier of membership. Okay. So it's not quite working yet, but we're getting there. And once I have more tools to actually build with, we'll be able to go a bit further with it. Because right now I need a lot of blocks and I need some chests and hoppers. So let's just like take a stack of wood. And what else? Whoops. Stack of wood and then a lot of building blocks we need. So let's go cobblestone. Do I have any boats? I happen to have a boat that would be useful. Nice. Can prevent other people that are abusing the server too much where they have to ban them too much. I mean, if I have to ban someone from the server, then I have to ban someone from the server. I assume since most people are paid to be there, they'll be on their best behavior. In that direction. It's still kind of a long trip. Am I remembering everything that I need to bring with me? More blocks, a boat, stack of wood, iron. Oh, I almost forgot. More iron. At some point I should probably make like at some point I should probably make a like a full mob farm. It's over there. So you can stop banning people constantly? That's why you put on a membership? I mean, originally the server was free, but then we had some issues. So I guess you're kind of right. That's part of it. Let's see, 351. Okay. You are the only person that's in the stream. I don't know, I guess it's slow today. Kind of a shame. Man, the stronghold is pretty far away. I should probably make like... I think I'll eventually think about making some kind of base here. Because it really is like quite a trip to get over here. Through here. Down in here. Okay. I'll figure that out. All right. So now, just gotta head back to our farm. There we go. So, it's a lot of Endermen. I would kind of like to build something of a blockade for them. Because they are gonna get like super angry once I actually get the shulkers ready to go. So we're gonna need a few of these. I imagine that most of them will die here, so I'm pretty okay having, for the most part, only the first few be hoppered up. That's not a big deal for me. Just got distracted by the dopamine talk. Are you going to do some research? Because that's always good. Oh shit, you know what? I actually need more hoppers to lead it into a chest of some sort. Screw it. get 3, and then I still have leaves, so we're good. We'll have it just lead into a chest here. Alright, that works. So now we are going to need to build kind of a stairway for them to exist on. There. So they'll be able to target the guy that we're going to put in there, but they won't be able to actually get to him. With that, we need to build out now. We're going to put an endermite up at the top so that the endermen get angry and auto aggro on him. And we're building this platform out just so that more endermen spawn. Here like this. Is this good? This might be good. Let's just finish off this stack, honestly, and then we'll call it there. So a bunch of endermen are gonna spawn on this platform. You know, I had this whole gooning talk when I want to open a fancy account and name it Yunayo. Listen, guys, I'm not saying that I'm not affected by the gooning addiction. I'm just saying that there is a gooning addiction that exists. is my opinion. We need to temporarily build this. So now we're just gonna ender pearl until a mite spawns, and we're gonna get it into the boat. Where's my food? Oh yeah, here it is. But this may indeed take a little while. Where's my regen? Okay. This might take a while. What are the chances for this? I guess we might have to aggro a few endermen and get them farming. This is gonna be extremely unsafe, for the record. Like, every part of this is gonna be super unsafe once we actually spawn one. There's one. Come on, get in the boat. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. That was pretty safe. That was pretty safe, you guys. Look. That was quite safe, I would say. You know, guys, I think we did it. We made an enderman farm. Good job, us. Get my stuff that needs to be repaired. There's so many freaking endermen. Oh my god. Maybe I should have this bottom row here also be hoppers. Do I have the balls to be on lifesteal? No, I don't like PvP. Well, all my gear is pretty much back to full. So yeah, now there's just like a constant stream of Endermen coming through, basically. One of the noisiest farms. Musical Enderman is back again. Yeah, indeed it is. We do have 2 extra hoppers, so we could just like always stay on this side of it, you know? Okay, cool. Yeah, we kind of cleared them out. Oh, are there Endermen over there that don't get aggroed? Oh, shoot. Wait, did the mite die or something? What happened? What, did one of them get to the mite? That can't be right. Oh my god, one of them got to the mite. How did that happen? Was it like pushed too far to the edge? Alright, well hold on then. We gotta spawn another one. Gotta sit here and regen for a bit. Oops. Damn. Nothing. So like I really don't know what happened here. Like how the mite died. Maybe I'll roof it off next time. There we go. Oh! Oops. Oopsie daisy. Oh my god, we're gonna have to walk all the way back. Can we end the stream now? Maybe we can end the stream now. Ugh. I just don't want to walk all the way back. And with this, whatever. All we've got to do is walk back, and then we can go recollect our stuff. That endermite is probably going to be dead by the time I get back, though. Or despawn, one of the two. Oh, right, I need a name tag to actually keep him. I guess we'll just have the style where, like, you can just look at the enderman to aggro them instead. We'll do the endermite once I have a name tag handy. Name him Bob. That's a good name. We can do that. Let's get back to the end portal and then we'll do our thing. I've made this walk way too many times. Some kind of automated transport to the end portal would be nice. Should probably make another portal bridge or something. Nether highways are kind of boring, I think, in my opinion. But that being said, I've never actually made one. So to that extent, I'm a little curious, you know. I've never made one, so I might want to make one. I'm not playing super conventionally, so maybe we can do like one conventional thing. Okay. Need blue ice. Yeah, right. Didn't you like combine 4 regular ice to make blue ice or something like that? I'll probably stop the stream soon, but we'll see. I'm gonna like run out of food before I get there, honestly. Combine 4 packed ice, right? So you need like eight regular ice to make 1 blue ice. And blue ice is just the ice that doesn't melt, right? Where's the tower? I'm gonna run out of hunger soon. You know, as long as I can get most of the way there on 1 hunger bar, I'm not too peeved about it. Oh, but you know what? I need to swim down to make it. If I find a chicken or something, I'll kill it. Luckily, I'll know where my I mean, I see it now. Okay. We made it like halfway there on 1 hunger bar. Maybe we should bring some food whenever we have to do this. You are the only one commenting, yeah. And you don't have to if you don't want to. I know some people don't like being the only one. So like, if you'd rather not talk, you're fine. I can talk to myself. Believe me, I've learned how to make conversation with myself after being a streamer for so long. You're fine, okay. How often are you supposed to change bandages? I might need to look that up. Because I'm not really sure. How many hits to kill a pig? There we go. 1 pork chop. We can use that when we have to make the swim. Okay. Ooh, nice. 3 pork chops. That's big. Once or twice daily. Okay. There it is. We're in view. Let's eat a little bit and sprint jump some of the... Well, not sprint jump. We'll sprint some of the way. Okay. Thinking of modding your GBA with a backlit. Oh my god, I want to mod. I've been thinking of kind of thinking of modding my Game Boy Color with like a backlit screen. Because I have a bootleg copy of Pokemon Crystal. And I'm thinking of modding it with the backlit screen so that I can you know, play Pokemon Crystal. I mean, it's not like I can't play it. I have like a booklight that I use actually to to light up the screen. You're back. What's going on? I died again in the end, so I'm walking back. This time I just died in my Enderman farm. It's true, I do lag. Honestly, let's set my freaking spawn here. So that I can just respawn here if anything happens. That'll save us a lot of headache. It's happened twice this stream. Yeah. Hopefully not again. But we'll see. Who's my favorite VTuber other than myself? I don't really watch streamers. But Hoshimachi Suisei, just because I like her music. I know it's ironic that I don't watch VTubers, but yeah, I don't watch VTubers. I don't watch streamers in general. Okay. Alrighty. So, until we have a name tag, I think that the way I'm going to handle the farm is to just break these two and just stare at the Enderman. Because this will do the trick for the most part. Way Forward released GBA cartridges for the last Shantae and Sigma Star DX. That sounds awesome. Way Forward seems like a pretty cool company. Yeah, something's going on with Philly, and I'm not really sure. Okay, and I barely collected any accidental ender pearls, which is good. You think of playing them on your actual GBA for the experience? It does need a makeover. You could just play them on your DS, I guess. I suppose so. You could do that. But it's not quite the same, so I totally get where you're coming from. UGXP. Yeah, we definitely still do collect ender pearls occasionally, but it's not nearly enough for it to like actually be like an issue. I've been taking my 3DS around to places with me in hopes that I can get like a Street Pass connection with people. I set up my I do lag again. I'll probably restart my router after this and see if it improves or not. Obviously, I can't really restart it during the stream or anything, but I mean, you can rest assured that you're not really missing anything. You're taking your 3DS with you and traveling. Only got hits in Japan. That makes sense, yeah. I want to use it for photography, weirdly enough. I think that would be fun. Because I think that it would be a silly kind of fun, you know? Also, I got an art app on my modded 3DS. I think it would be fun to make a drawing on there. Nice. You know how much of a banger Philippine news music is? I don't. That's really niche. That's awesome, though. Lots of hits in Japan, though. Both Japanese people and random tourists. Yeah, that's awesome. We will never be short on ender pearls again. Truly. Alrighty. Let me think. What do now? I'm sure there's something I could do now. Um, I think next stream we're gonna redo our house. We can start on that process probably. Um, for now, I think I'll start wrapping it up. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's like anything I want to do right now. Listen to 24 hours music. I'll let you know. I gotta go to a card shop and trade in a card that I've been meaning to trade in for a little bit. Try to make sure to only farm ender pearls once per week at most. What card? It's like an Ivysaur card, like a full art. I forget what set it's from, but apparently I looked it up a while back. Apparently it's worth like 30 bucks. So I'm gonna trade it in for store credit at my local card shop so I can buy some stuff. Probably make sure to only farm ender pearls once per week at most. What do you mean? Why? Is it because their chest is getting full? What if we just completely fill up every single hopper with ender pearls? I have 74 levels. How many do you think I should get? Oh yeah, it's already getting full. Oh man. That is funny. 20 to 25 and start credit if I had to guess. Yeah, I would think so. Okay, so there's not like an easy way to move things up in a hopper, and we are at void level, so I can't go down. But like, we could get an iron golem here whose only purpose it is to transport the ender pearls to a higher elevation so that we can then sort through more ender pearls. You guys know what I'm saying? That would be kind of funny. Cuz all of our hoppers are already getting full. Okay, let me think. Check your I'm streaming. Okay. Oh right, yeah, I'm here now. Okay, so level 74. We could afford to do quite a few. What are the coordinates of this spot? I want to mine down. Can I like just mine down and have a drop point just into the portal straight up? Let's see. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, negative 1, 2, 8, 9, negative 1, 4, 3, 5. I'm gonna write this down. Negative 1, 4, 3, 5. Negative 1, 2, 8, 9 is the exact coordinates, and if I just dig straight down on those coordinates, it'll end up just right on top of the portal. You can listen while streaming its music. I'll get copyrighted. I'm gonna get copyright strike. Don't stop writing random coordinates in chat. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, a creeper. Okay. Where are the coordinates? -1. What the hell? Oh shit. Okay, cool. Zombie horse. Just because other channels have posted it does not mean that I won't get copyrighted. -1435. -143. Oh my god, it's gonna be in the ocean. -1435. -1288. 435 1288. So in theory, the portal entrance is right below us. Wait, right below us now. I took a screenshot on accident. I'm not gonna listen to a random song on. We're playing Minecraft. I'm not gonna listen to it. Just because it's an old version of a song does not mean it's not copyrighted. Can I just like... That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. We'll mine straight down and we'll die in lava somewhere like God intended. God, it's a water cave, of course. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Should listen to 10 hours of silence occasionally broken up by pigmen. See, now that's a suggestion that I think we can all get behind. Okay. Screw it, dude. Yeah, it's more water. I don't... It's fine. I have to be a little careful to not move when I'm, like, coming out of... Shoot, I want to block. Get out of the way, squid. Let me get more blocks. Look at the rain coming through the single block. That's actually kind of nice. Kind of dig that. I will let you know if I listen to it, but I don't really think that now is the time on stream. That now would be the time to offer me new music. Okay, cool, it works. So that is just... I was off by 1 block. Oh shit. That's fine. As long as I don't move, it's fine. Alrighty. So now we can easily get into the end, which is good. Alrighty. Okay. The hard part is figuring out like a reliable way to get out, but I'm sure that we can sort of map it. We're probably gonna need to make a water elevator, which means we're gonna need to make the worst part of this end portal is that it's mostly underwater or underwater caves, which sucks. But at the very least, as far as like getting inside, we have a reliable way to do it. I think next stream maybe we'll work on like making a base around here. And then making it like a little more comfortable to go to and from the end. Where is it? Where's the... There it is. Let's mark it a little better. I have seen the stuff with Minecraft cushions. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we didn't disconnect. That was just a random Windows notification. I thought we disconnected. That's good. All right. So yeah, I think that once we get back, we should start working on like a rudimentary base around here. Just so that we can have like a base of operations, kind of like in Subnautica, I guess, you know? For now though, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I had fun today, I would say. Weirdly, like, slow stream. Like, there was not a lot of people here. I think that nowadays, most of my viewers are, like, I think I stream so inconsistently that, like, most of my viewers have got to be in, like, most of my viewers have got to be, like, waiting for, like, TF2 streams, I would guess. Of course we had another disconnect just now. So there will maybe be another stream. There will maybe be another stream in tomorrow, but I doubt it. I would say like small possibility tomorrow that there may be another stream late at night. And if there is, it'll probably be VR chat. The majority why you are not here immediately. Yeah, I got you, so I get you. It's a lot of it is I think just because I stream so inconsistently that people don't know when to come catch me. Either way, there might be a stream tomorrow, but I don't think so. Otherwise, I'm not sure when the next stream will be, but it'll probably be TF2, I guess. Either way, I do hope that you all enjoyed watching. I'm gonna head out for today. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Sayonara.